somebody in a high school goes up to another high school kid and they go, "Who do you think the hottest girl in the school is?"
I watch all the way
They're
through.
so good.
I had to stop. I had to stop watching because I'm like, what am I doing?
Wait, trying to figure it out. Who is it?
What does she look like?
It's so interesting, though. I love watching those two. I wish they did that when we were in fucking school.
Because I like to see if they're a match, if they like each other.
I know, usually, but then I'm like curious. I'm like, is she really that hot? Like, and then I'm like, this girl's in high school. Because then I think the algorithm, I was watching those, and then a TikTok of just like some teenage kids were just dancing, and I'm like, I don't need to be watching this at all.
I think it's more because, I mean, the ones that popped up on my page were just viral, so it just like happened to pop up on my feed. But they're really, it's so it's so interesting to watch like two people that don't know that the other are attractive. They find out in the video.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It was fun. I never got that experience in high school, so I think that's why I like watching it.
You know, there are dudes who are just hurting that they weren't even asked.
Yeah. Oh
to
yeah.
be a part of it.
They asked all the popular kids. They asked all the kids that had like a lot of friends.
Oh yeah.
Like they're never gonna go to like the the unpopular to the Zanes in high school.
You're hanging out. You're like, oh, do me. Like, who do you think's the most popular girl? And then you're gonna go ask her, and they're like, they never ask.
Yeah, no, it's sad, but it was.
Do you know who Zane Hijazi is? Next person. Oh yeah, my feelings would be hurt.
So how's everybody's day? Good.
Pretty good so far.
That's good.
Yeah.
I took my medication late. I was feeling like weird, and I was like, oh, I forgot to take my medication again. But I don't know how it's like fast. Like I feel like if you don't take it for 2 days straight, then it's like, oh, I'm not feeling good. But like I feel like when I wait like 3 hours after I'm supposed to take it, I start feeling it already, which is kind of scary. Like I don't like that.
Isn't the pill so small?
It's small, but I mean, obviously it's powerful because if you take more than your
Fentanyl's small.
that's very true. Fentanyl is very small. It's actually the powder form.
Yeah, it's insane.
You need to watch out for the candy.
Yeah.
Just nerds roll.
Do parents still check their kids' candy after trick or treating, or is that not a thing anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that was a
Definitely
very
do.
scary thing. Back
Putting
when we were
blades
kids.
in
Razor blades and apples. So
Was that just like that wasn't
that's
common?
like our parents would talk about that stuff.
The razor blades and the candy,
Yeah.
but now we just got to worry about like drugs injected in candy.
Which is so easy because if you like were to stick a needle in through a wrapper into like a Snickers or something,
You would
there's
never
no
tell.
way you could notice a pinhole that small in a wrapper.
right.
Or they got
we try
the resealers that you could buy on Amazon.
Let's
that we
not give them ideas.
Well,
Yeah, right.
I think what sometimes a lot of parents do is they let their kids go trick or treating, collect the candy, and then they just take the candy away and give them their own candy.
Oh, I like that.
So you get the experience.
Well,
you dump the candy out because you're like, I don't even want to risk it, and I'll give you all the candy you want.
My dad would always check the candy and make sure that it was good. He would eat it all.
Yeah.
And then he would say he's just
just testing it out.
I would go, hey, baby, pick your favorite candies, and then she picks her favorite, and then I would just go buy.
Did you ever
a pack of
finish
each.
all the candy? I remember coming home with like pillowcases full of shit.
Heath, I finished the whole
Really?
pillowcase. Yes. In like a 2 weeks time, I'd finish the whole thing because I'd eat during the night at midnight. Well, you know how to problem.
We would always just like take the candy and then that would be candy for the year if guests came over.
Yeah.
And we would just
The
have a
candy
bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it in the pantry.
But you know, it's kind of like when you go to another friend's house and you see their Halloween bowl and it's like,
Slim
it's
Pickens.
June.
Yeah.
You're like,
the wrapper is like like the letters are like
it's
disintegrating.
got
You know,
ghosts on it, a ghost on the Reese's. You're like,
Yeah, it's like a Casper. You're like, there's a Casper movie out. This shit was like, this is 1996. But you do pillowcases. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's everyone going to be for their Halloween? Because it's not coming out until after Halloween.
Prison Mike.
Prison Mike?
Yeah.
What's Prison Mike?
From The
from
Office.
The Office. You got the purple bandana.
Yeah.
It's me, Prison Mike.
Oh, is just the purple bandana?
In a suit.
Pretty much. I don't like going like super all out for the costumes, and she helped me find something that was minimal.
That's easy.
That had to do with The Office, obviously. You probably just with Office characters. Every Office character from 2000.
3-hole punch gym, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
So that's one day. What's your other days?
I was gonna do all
Every day.
same, yeah.
You see, I'm the same way. I would do that too. I'm kinda doing the same
Didn't we
thing.
have other things for you?
I thought you were going to be.
Well, we have the situation.
Oh yeah,
And Snooki.
that'll be. Well, we're doing that for a party,
which is
have to.
great. You have to.
Prison Mike. There was something else that I had for you. I think.
I know this is silly, but what about Popeyes and olive oil?
I was Popeye
It's too cliche.
in college.
Yeah.
I know it's
Everybody does
cliche,
it.
but I think you fit olive oil so perfectly, so I just feel like it would really work. And he has abs now.
I like,
so
I like doing something different.
Not anymore.
okay.
It's all right. I just first day back in the gym today. I'm trying to get
that's
back on
good.
the grind.
Gotta get
Go
back.
back there.
What? So that's your costumes?
I'm being Fran Fine,
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that
Fran
one.
the nanny.
the nanny.
And
Fran
she's
Drescher.
Yeah.
she's stylish too, so I'm really excited to see those outfits.
How fun. Your hair's going to be perfect for that.
Yeah. And then
Are you gonna do a poofy like she does?
Oh, Vector from Despicable Me, a funny one.
Vector is the
He's
tall
in
guy.
Orange
The
jumpsuit.
Oh, yes.
Like the tracksuit.
That's really good.
Oh, what? I'm thinking of Minions.
Oh.
I was thinking about that.
We were
black.
we were gonna do
tall
Gru.
black guy.
I was gonna do Gru.
Gru. That's what I was thinking about.
I've never seen Despicable Me.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really
I know
good.
lines from it, like, it's so fluffy.
You know the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Is that good also?
I
I've heard
love
that's a
Cloudy.
really good movie.
I don't know if I've seen
Yes,
that.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is really funny. Bill Hader, Anna Faris, and
That's good. Good cast. All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it next week.
The town of Chew and Swallow.
I'm going a little all out for Halloween.
You're doing
this year.
Damon, right?
I'm doing Damon
Oh
Targaryen.
my god, I love that.
So you know me, I hate Halloween. I hate costumes. I don't even attempt to do costumes every year. Like I go to a party, I'm the one that has no costume on. But when it has to do with Game of Thrones, and I have an
gotta go
idea,
all out.
I'll go all out and I'll pay a lot of money just to make it look.
So
exactly.
you hired a whole like makeup artist team to do
So-
the costume as well?
So I wanted to be the character, right? And I saw the hair and like the paleness and the outfit. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna find this anywhere. And the first person I thought of who has insane outfits and they always go all out for it is like Stas and Kelsey and all
Yeah.
of them. So I hit them up. I was like, hey, who are the people that like make all your outfits? Because I feel like they get it done so quick, like the
Right.
outfits they fucking do. And so they sent me the stylist number and they were able to get me and Taylor's outfits done. She's gonna be Rhaenyra. I'm gonna be Daemon.
cool.
Because Taylor's like the perfect Rhaenyra Targaryen. And they're from head to toe, they're getting everything done. And then I found a hair lady that also does Stas and Kelsey's hair to do both of our hairs.
How much is this?
I don't want to say the price because it's ridiculous.
It's that bad.
yeah.
Is it more than Candy Crush?
Yeah, it's a little bit more than Candy Crush.
Wow.
A little bit more than Candy Crush.
You better enjoy that look.
But like what the money I'm spending, I'm also doing it for another outfit. I'm doing
what's
Aegon
the-
Targaryen Monday.
Wait, another character.
Another
from
character
Game of
from the
Thrones?
show Monday
Oh,
because I
that's
already
funny.
have pretty much everything. So I'm just going to reverse it and just use it for.
Ooh, are you paying for Taylor's as well?
Yeah, I have to because
Yeah.
it's for me.
Yeah.
I don't expect her to pay like for her own outfit, but it's gonna be her best costume of the weekend.
Yeah.
So
Do you get to keep it, the outfit?
absolutely, yeah, of course I get to keep it. I'm
I'm
buying
like,
everything.
I'm gonna walk in on you like months later, and you're just gonna be like, Zane, what are you doing? Nothing. It's nothing. Just like, role playing by yourself.
Yeah, just like the Night King costume cost me so much money too, but it's so worth it because like I get so much content out of it and I film everything. I'm filming everything when I do these costumes. Like I'm gonna get my money back in some way, so it'll be worth it.
That Night King was intense when you did that.
I know, I loved it. I felt so alive.
It was so funny that you didn't get what you needed finished, so you had to sleep in it.
Oh my god!
And you couldn't
What?
Oh,
move.
I didn't
I
know
rem-
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so I didn't
funny.
get everything that I needed for the video. So I asked, I was like, "Hey, is it a good idea if I sleep in this?" And,
And
they're
they were
like,
like, "No."
"I don't suggest that, but like, I guess do what you got to do because we can't do this again."
Right.
So I went to bed. I put a towel.
He slept in.
I slept like-
in a chair.
I put my
like
bed
this.
up because I had that recliner bed. Remember my hospital
Yeah.
bed? So I sat up so I didn't like roll around, and I went like this. And bro, I woke up 30 times in the middle of the night because it was so hot and itchy. And I got him. I'm like, "Whew, thank God, I'm up. We're good. I made it through the night." And I look in the mirror, destroyed. I look like fucking shit.
Seriously?
It was all peeling and like lifting up.
And I was
cracking.
so angry. I couldn't even finish the video because I was so angry. I immediately called the lady that put it on. And was just like, "Can we just take this off?" Like I didn't even get anything that I needed done after sleeping.
Man.
And I drove to her house that morning. I was driving in my car with the Nike. I looked insane. Everybody was staring at me, and I was 5 minutes away from the girl's house that did my prosthetics. 5 minutes away, and the cop sees me and pulls me over.
You get pulled over?
Pulled over by the
Wait,
cops.
Why don't I know any of this?
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I am I am fucked.
He just
Like,
wanted to see it up close. He was probably like excited and just like.
So he gets out of his car and I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god! And I'm in my G-Wagon too. So,
Oh my gosh.
and he pulls up. He's like, license and registration. I'm like,
How do you even verify that that's you?
Yeah, what?
Looking at your license. It doesn't.
and I'm like, officer, I'm literally 5 minutes away from the lady who's about to take all this off. I'm so sorry if that's why you're stopping me, because there could be some law. There could be some law like where like you can't have like,
Well,
I don't
what did
know.
he tell
Was
you?
this
What
was
the
this
reason?
around Halloween or was this
No.
No, it was like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks before. Or no, it wasn't.
No, it was just
wasn't-
random. You
it was
just wanted to do it.
Yeah, you just
It
did
wasn't
for-
Halloween. Okay, yeah, it was probably the month that like Game of Thrones either came back or the finale. It was around that time. And he gave me a ticket because my registration was like
expired.
something like that.
Oh,
but
your plate?
he definitely did not stop me because of that.
Maybe you stood out to him more.
He stood out, I stood out to him, and then he
That's
saw
really
something was wrong
funny.
and then gave me a ticket.
Did he was he
got a
chuckling? Did he
story
have
out of it.
did he have a sense of humor about it?
Yeah, he was kind of laughing about it, but he still gave me the ticket, which kind of sucks. But
We gotta do the intro.
oh my god, let's roll the intro, baby. Woo! 3, 2, and 1, baby.
It's coffee time, baby.
Woo! Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Welcome back
on
to Zane and
now.
Heath Unfiltered. That's Heath and I'm Zane.
That's Zane and I'm Heath.
And that's Mariah and I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah, and this is Matt.
And welcome back to Unfiltered. Thank you so much for joining us again today. Today's November 1st. It's the day after Halloween. Hope you had a very safe weekend and eventful life. I don't know. I was just trying to
Zane trying to connect.
me,
You guys,
me just trying to be positive for the first
This is the
2
day.
seconds.
This is the day everyone has like broken their sober October.
sober October.
Sober
Was that-
October.
Don't people usually go sober during October?
I only know the
November.
No Shave November.
Oh,
Are you guys doing that?
I've never done it, and I feel like No Shave November is you got to let everything grow, not just.
Well, it's so weird because some people like do it as just a mustache. Some people do it as like a full beard.
isn't it also to like raise money for like testicular
I think it's to raise awareness.
awareness?
Oh well, they're not very good at raising awareness for that because I've never heard that connection with No
But
Shave
also,
November.
I don't think it started for that reason. I think they just hopped on to people doing that trend.
yeah.
Oh,
know,
so
I
No
think-
Shave November came first.
Yeah, I
and
think
then
people
they
just like
attached
were
that.
like, it's funny.
Yeah.
Alliteration.
For a good
Got
cause.
it.
Do you think I could do it?
I've never seen any hair on your face. Have you tried to do it?
I think I don't even think I'd have a mustache by the end of November. It would be like January 1st.
Why
Try
don't you?
it. Let's
Why don't
see.
you let it grow? Just let it grow for 1 year. Just see how what you get out of letting.
I
it grow.
also have engagement photos on November.
Photoshop. You're good.
I'm not gonna have my upper lip. Like,
You have engagement photos in November. This November.
like November 18th in Birmingham.
That's his birthday.
Oh, not November 18th. That's why. Sorry, that fished that out of my.
Why didn't you do your engagement photos at like in?
Like after, because like you have to have like your formal photos that you put on like your save the date stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay, I thought it was.
So,
like
but
the
I just
same.
feel like me and like a half-ass mustache isn't gonna work. Maybe
I
December.
guess.
December.
Okay. December, and then you let it grow for like a good 5 months and see where you go from that.
If you had like a big, like burly, like full beard, I feel like it would look good with your aesthetic.
You think so?
Yeah.
You look hipster as
But
fuck.
I can't get that like y'all's beard. Y'all look so good.
What's the longest you've let your hair grow for?
Like a couple days.
Oh, that's
Wait,
why.
How do you know if
But
it?
it's gonna be scraggly. It's not gonna look like
Is it-
dense.
Is it like a blonde beard?
It's like kind of red.
Oh, you have a ginger
Oh,
beard.
That's even better. That would look even.
It's like Scott.
sicker.
Scott's ginger beard looks awesome.
Yeah.
I love his red
But
beard.
I just feel like when I start growing it, I don't look like I've been doing okay. Like everyone's gonna be like, "Is Matt all right?" Like,
You should put also. Isn't there stuff that makes your hair like fuller or helps
Yes.
grow
apparently,
a beard on your face?
they've
Just
they've
get
got
that.
stuff, but I don't know if it works.
it's a bunch of hokey pokey kind of like men stuff.
Yeah.
They're trying to snake oils.
Got it. I just learned today that Matt uses Rogaine every day.
You do.
Yeah,
Every day.
I've been using it for like a year.
And isn't it crazy that I don't use anything? I don't use any. Like, it's crazy that he is taking care of his hair every day. And I should be doing that 10 times more than Matt.
And the reason why I do it is like for like preventative like reasons. I had a buddy of mine who I thought for sure would be bald by like this time in his life because his brothers are all bald. And I go, your hair looks amazing. why are you not bald? He goes, I've been doing rogaine like every day for like the past years. And he goes, and he thinks it's maintained it. And I'm like, shit.
I didn't think that shit worked.
I better.
Well, we also waited too long. We like started losing hair, and then you got to do it when you still have your hair.
Yeah, I was yeeted by the time I got my hair transplanted. So
yeah, sorry, I've been a little closeted about my rogaine. I have, because it's just like, I don't know. I just want to like.
No, it's good. That means you're taking care of yourself. I don't think there's anything to be. I just can't believe that you're doing that and I'm not. It's just pretty fun.
You would forget every day.
I would. I even got the stuff to do it. I don't know. I think it's a commit. Like I'm already committing to this Lexapro. Like having to now put these drops in my hair.
Well, if you do it at the same time, you know what I mean?
It's just like Zane, you can't take your medication unless you put that shit in your hair, right? Is that what you mean? Like make it a.
I think it's having a little bit of responsibility.
Yeah. No, I totally get it.
Are you nervous about the surgery for them, Mariah? No.
Zane's already done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not worried at all. I'm definitely not worried for him. I know he's really nervous about it. But
Are you going to be there for him so you can see what it is?
I think he should be there to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to be there?
I would like to be there.
Yeah.
If I'm
How
allowed.
long? How long?
It's like a 8 to 12 hour surgery.
Shit, you can watch a full season of a show during that.
I want to be put to
what do
sleep.
you
I
do
can't.
in
I
that
can't stay
time?
awake.
Mariah's going to be just like juggling on a unicycle.
What do you say? What'd you say?
I don't remember.
You said something.
I know, but I don't remember. I literally couldn't.
Everyone's commenting because they're watching and they can just rewind it. She asked this. She asked this.
You were saying, what do you do the whole time?
Oh, yes. What do you do?
You just sit there. You watch. They have a TV. You just watch TV the whole time, or be on your phone.
Oh, you could be on your.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
there's
I don't wanna be
there's
awake
moments
at
where
all.
you're just like, oh, can we just take like a fucking 3-minute break? Like because it's just the constant like.
Is it ticklish?
No, it's more like it's definitely not. It's not like getting a cavity. It's not like getting a root canal.
Is it just like annoying?
Yeah, it's more annoying.
Are they plucking, or do they give you like a numbing thing for your scalp?
Yes, your whole head is numb.
So if a hair is plucked, you don't even feel
No,
it.
but
they aren't plucking it. They take like basically like a Capri Sun straw, and then
Yes.
they push it
they have to
over
get
the
the
hair,
follicle.
and they pull a chunk out, so it has the meat and the follicle
and
all
they
in it still.
reseed it.
And then they punch a hole, and then they fill that hole
So
in with that.
if they didn't numb your head, it would hurt.
God
because
bless
they're just
the first guy that had to do that.
yeah. There's probably been so many disasters over the years
How do
when
you
it first.
How do you think of like the first person to be like, hear me out, guys. What if we took a hair here, punched it in over here?
Is that a hair plug?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that is a hair plug. Like the process of.
Oh my god, hair transplant sounds so much better when somebody's like, "Did you get hair plugs?"
Yeah.
That sounds like.
I say
not
I'd
good.
rather say hair plugs than hair transplant.
Oh really?
Because transplants just sounds like such a
I got hair augmentation.
augmentation. I don't like that word either. It's too it sounds like too much like plastic surgery. Hair plugs sounds just too like very simple. Like, oh yeah, I got hair plugs.
Oh,
But hair augmentation. Oh, you had to sit there and by a
hair
doctor.
transplant sounds medical. Like I needed to have it done.
it seems like somebody's got scalped, and then you took their whole.
And
Like
you'd be
that's
so-
like a swap.
You'll be
Could they
surprised
do
how
that?
many girls get hair transplants too.
I know.
And it didn't until I saw all the pictures. I was like, whoa! I did not even think that girls would think that they needed a hair transplant.
Yeah, girls, it's even like, it's pretty serious when you have hair loss. It's.
Mariah, hair transplant.
I'm good. Have you seen my mom?
Are you like, since they're doing like something a little cosmetic, are you like, I might join the? I'm not saying you need anything done. If
No.
you just.
Did David ever tell you the story about his mole?
No. Where was the mole?
I don't even know if he's like said this like on his or if it was like after his podcast. But he had like a cyst like on his like upper butt, like kind of by the crack.
Yes.
You know, he's told you about the cyst, right?
I don't know. I think maybe he's talked about it, but I don't know where it went from
He had
there.
like a cyst like in his like butt.
Okay,
crack.
I remember seeing something and it was real, like it was gross, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't remember what happened.
So he just like wanted to get it removed, so he went to a dermatologist to get this cyst off of his like butthole, basically.
Oh, it was in his butthole.
It was like
Damn near close. Okay.
Yeah. So he goes there and he goes to get it done, and the girl comes in that was supposed to do it, and I guess she was like super cute. So he got embarrassed, and she's like, "So what are we removing today?" And he panicked. He didn't want to be like, spread his butt apart and take it out. So he like looked down and he's like, I have a mole right here that I'm getting removed. And he ended up getting like this tiny little freckle mole removed.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it was like nothing, and he never like thought about it, but he just like saw it and was like, it was this, and then he got like
he went ahead and got another mole like this that he didn't want to
just
give
because he was embarrassed and didn't want to like.
Do you think she was like, okay, this isn't that?
Yeah, it really, really bothers me.
So does he still have the?
I think he still has the cyst.
Oh no.
I guess like, would you want?
Let's call him an ass.
I don't blame him for being like, this isn't who I wanted to remove it.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean,
It's a little intimate of a spot. Didn't they at least have? Do you think she?
Yeah,
as
they
the
had to be,
removal.
like,
She
some
went in and she was like,
paperwork.
okay, it's on the rear, and then he was like, it's this one. She's like,
I thought
Right.
I thought they're pretty good with male to male patients when it comes to anything around the genitals.
yeah, but
Like any physical type.
I don't know.
Like if I was gonna get a checkup around my genitals, it's always a guy doctor. They will never have a girl doctor do it because
Right.
I think that's what like that's how they
maybe
do it.
she was like the one to like check it before it gets removed. You know?
Oh,
what I mean? Like,
got it. Okay.
Could have been something like, but she was like, "What are we doing?"
So he got it removed by that girl doctor, the same girl doctor.
I
that
think
was there.
she was freaked. I think he just didn't. I think he got spooked out.
Yeah.
Thinking that this girl's about to check what it is, and then said it was something else.
Got
rather
it.
than like trusting for the
So
real
funny.
doctor. He could have just been like, I'd rather wait for the doctor.
But still, even then, even doing that is a little like embarrassing. Well, let's ask today, see if he still has it. It's really, you think it's grown?
yeah,
His,
like
I
a
mean,
sebaceous.
his ass is fatter than ever. So
That's where
maybe-
he keeps it.
Yeah, for sure.
David does
Boy,
have
has a
a big
wagon.
butt.
A wagon. When he's in his boxers, you just can't help but stare.
Is it like a fat ass or is it just a big butt?
It's just like it's just like a big butt.
I've
Yeah.
seen
Like-
pictures like fans have like posted of it. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not real.
Oh, those pictures come from me. I post it first, and then they screenshot it. And because
Zane leaks it to
at
the accounts.
every moment he turns sideways, I go chicky and upload. No permission, no nothing. Just the whole world gets to see it.
Who has a bigger butt, you or
Zane.
Yeah. Having to move this thing around, it's a lot. You see my brothers. We get it from our
Grammy.
Oh, it's like
Grammy. Yes, Grammy. We all just
Grandma got that arch.
we got fucking buses behind us.
Have,
we have to
has
work
it gotten? Has your butt gotten more tone since you've been working out, or
Yeah, it's gotten more tone. I just feel like there's just too. I wish I could just chop some ass out. Like I don't like having
Excuse
so
me?
much butt. I don't like having so much butt on me. I wish I could.
you have a nice butt, dude? You don't
But,
want to
like-
have nothing.
But
I
with
got
my
nothing.
pants up, like when I put my pants up, like my butt makes it look like I have fat legs. So you know what I mean?
Like
Unless,
you're-
that's why I used to wear skinny jeans all the time because I was able to like not. But then I would look like I'd look like Stas sometimes when I wear skinny jeans because it was just
There's a little.
a little figure, nice silhouette.
when I wore them 00 Hollister jeans. It was.
the best.
I'm trying to tone it up now so it looks better.
You doing donkey kicks?
What the fuck is donkey kicks?
Yeah, you're not working on your ass.
Oh no. I mean, I'm not like doing butt workouts, but I feel like working out has helped mold me
Toned it
better.
up.
Yeah.
I should try to focus on mine. I would love just a nice,
Rump.
yes,
But you don't
Like
really
like a nice baseball butt.
like a Greek god butt. You ever see like some statues
statue.
being like, damn, that ass, that is like,
Julius Caesar.
But
had
yeah,
a-
like
because-
the statue of David, just like bam.
There's nothing worse than having a sore butt from a workout though, where you can't even sit on a toilet
Yeah.
and relax because it's painful. I don't like.
that's just leg day, right? When you do
Yeah.
leg day and then you have like really sore fucking.
I was supposed to be training super hard because I got my backpacking trip coming up and
Oh, you just wanted to like feel like you had a little bit of endurance.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
everything. As soon as you stop working out for like a couple weeks, it's just everything's gone.
You should.
I'm
like,
back where I started.
Work out really hard for like the week before you go, just to get.
It is a week before I go.
Right now, it's a week before you go.
Pretty much.
Wait, when do you leave?
The 4th.
We're doing our little schedule. We're doing schedules right now.
Also,
So wait, you leave the 4th. When do you come back?
the 8th. And also,
Oh
just
my
found
God!
out-
Guess what the 8th is?
Huh.
Election day.
Oh my God.
You're coming right just in time.
Straight to the polls. Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, Shopify.
Ooh, you hear that, baby? That's music to our ears. Anyone know what that is? Well, that's the best kind of notification.
That's another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business.
Shopify makes it simple to sell to anyone from anywhere. Heath and I are especially excited about this sponsor because we actually use Shopify for
Every
our
single
company,
day.
Cremota.
Whether you're selling beauty products or clothing, it doesn't matter. Start selling with Shopify and join the platform simplifying commerce for millions of businesses worldwide.
With Shopify, you'll customize your online store to your brand, discover new customers, and build the relationships that will keep them coming back.
And Shopify covers all the sales channels to successfully grow your business, from an in-person POS system to an all-in-one e-commerce platform, even across social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
And thanks to the 24/7 support and free on-demand business courses, Shopify is here to help you succeed every step of the way.
It's how every minute new sellers around the world make their first sale with Shopify, and you can too.
I honestly love how Shopify makes it simple for anyone to sell their products anywhere, whether they're ebooks or earrings. Shopify simplifies starting and running your own successful businesses.
And we've been using it for the last 3 years, and it really is so simple how integrated the whole system is. And you can track absolutely everything, see all the analytics, and it makes running a business so much easier and takes that stress off your back.
Exactly. And with Shopify's single dashboard, you'll manage orders, shipping, and payments from anywhere.
So if you're ready to take your idea to the world, do it with Shopify, the commerce platform powering millions of businesses down the street and around the globe.
And now it's your turn to try Shopify for free and start selling anywhere. This is Possibility, baby, powered by Shopify.
So sign up for your free trial today at shopify.com/unfiltered, and unfiltered is lowercase.
Again, go to shopify.com/unfiltered, lowercase, to start selling online today.
One more time, shopify.com/unfiltered in all undercase letters.
Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you, and we will continue to use you every day, baby.
Oh, Zane, you're going to be all alone that weekend. I'm going to be gone.
No, I won't, because Danielle will be living with us. So I do have a friend in the house.
We have a new roommate.
Todd is moving out of our house in like about a week or two. Did you even know the day he's moving out? I don't know.
I thought he was supposed to be moved out today.
He keeps pushing
Well,
it.
I think it's month by month. So I think he said that he was going to stay till November 1st and then pay an extra week. I don't know. He said something like that, but I'm still trying to figure out what. But the thing is that Danielle has already moved in because she needed to be out of her house by October 27th, which is today. Today. She needs to be out of the house. Everything needs to be out. But she's supposed to move in to Todd's room or the guest room?
The guest room.
The guest room. Oh, so I guess Todd could just stay in there as long as he wants. But all of his stuff
It's
is
your
now
first
in there.
time living with a girl.
Yeah, actually.
But
what's
no,
nice,
she's great though, because she's been in the house for the past year and a half now.
So she was
for
taught
so many days.
We're very used to her presence. It just
Yeah.
seems like now she's crashing at our house for just like a longer time.
Yeah,
right.
But I don't know, it feels like a bit like a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 woman, like or like that like.
No, I know what you
she's
mean.
like these knuckleheads.
Yeah, and I truly see her as like a little sister. So it's like I don't even see her as like a friend in the house. It's just like a little sister. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Okay, she's just around now.
Yeah, and she's always there in the first place, so it's kind
Yeah.
of just
That's
instead
nice.
of going home to sleep, she's just gonna sleep there.
And I feel like she's a great roommate too. Like I remember she was in her room, and me and Matt like poked her in the room. And was like, should we go out over like any house rules or anything that you need us to? Because it's my first time living with a girl. Probably your first time living with a girl, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So you have to like
You
respect.
gotta start putting the toilet seat down.
Well, I think she has her own bathroom, so we'll be okay.
But what's great is that we just like, she has a good sense of humor, so we can be really like passive aggressive with her too,
Yeah.
which is nice. Just being like, wow, we're staying in bed all day today. That's just awesome.
But we were asking. She said her only rules are: if my bedroom door is closed, do not talk to me. If my bedroom door is open, you can stop by and say something or invite me to something. I'm like, that's perfect. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Boundaries.
But I really
Pretty easy.
respected just like my door's closed, do not bother me. I was like, I should have boundaries too, because
Yeah,
I have no boundaries. Me, Matt, and Todd, we in and out anywhere, no knocking. When's the last time I knocked on your door before walking in?
A while. I don't know. Yeah, I trust you. I assume if it's shut and if it's locked, obviously don't go in.
Oh, if it's locked, I do
Jiggle
this
it a
and I
bit.
jiggle.
See if it accidentally unlocks.
One time I was really drunk and I did not respect Todd's privacy at all. He was in his bedroom and I was like, come out. I was drunk, obviously. I was like, come out, please. And we weren't fighting.
Oh, I remember this story.
We weren't fighting. Crazy, but I like broke down the door.
Oh,
But not
house?
aggressive. Like I wasn't
Zane's
pissing
house,
anybody.
his last house.
My last
Oh.
house. I like kind of just broke it down.
Shit.
My first and last time doing it. I told myself next day I felt so bad.
It was
and
your
I
house.
immediately fixed it. It's my house.
Oh, well.
And I'm under my roof, my rules, right? That's how it was with our parents. They got to
Yeah.
break down our door whenever they wanted.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what? I don't feel bad. I take it back.
My rule is I just don't like sneaking behind me. Because if I'm at my computer and I'm playing like an intense game,
don't wanna get startled.
and I have my headphones on, dude, I am in a different world. And Zane will come up and be like, and I will, because I'm like checking behind me all the time.
The way he reacts is like he's about to get murdered. It's insane. And it's like the scream goes on for 3 seconds longer than it should.
There's an actual term for that. Like, so Jordan has a very audible, I'm scared scream. Like most people, whoa, you know what I mean? But like, he makes this like guttural sound if he gets like startled.
It's a thing though. It's called something. Look that up.
Do you remember what it was called, Jordan?
Is it like primal?
Like very,
Dude, even during
freaks.
scary movies, man, I'll be like, it just comes out of me.
You know what I always do that Matt hates that I do?
What?
When we're watching a scary movie, obviously I just hear shit. I'll hear shit throughout the movie, and we'll be watching TV in the living room, and I just go.
He keeps
Like I always feel like someone's staring at us through the window, and I just have this fear that like someone's just sitting there, just waiting.
and I'm just like, I'm like, stop it, stop it. Like I go, no one's there, but like we're already watching something scary.
because you just feel like you see something move in the side of your eye all the time.
I got startled the other day. I was sitting on my computer and all of a sudden I heard my car alarm start going off in my driveway for the NSX. And I'm like, that sounds funny. So I stand up and I hear it and it's like right there. So I run outside and I go to check on it because it wouldn't just be going off in the middle of my driveway. And I run out and I see a car full of people, like windows down, just take off down the street from like in front of the house. So I don't know if they were like trying to get into it, trying to steal it, or
Absolutely.
They were all in the car. Or?
Yeah, there was. I think I saw like 3 people like through the window, like because it was down, and then they.
What did it feel like to you? Like the people inside. Like, what did it feel like? Was it kids?
I
Were they,
couldn't
like,
really see. I
adults?
just saw like blobs of people, and they were gone.
But it's very bold. It was in the middle of the day, right?
Middle of the day.
In the driveway, you know?
Yeah, very strange. And I mean, if they really wanted to, you could pull behind it, hook it, and just rip it out. And
maybe they were just like filming a TikTok. What do you do for a living? I have an academy. Let's go.
But yeah, I don't know if they were trying to get in and see if it was just open, and they tried to pull a Zane and jiggle the door handle and get in
after being drunk.
But I was pissed. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no, I bet you just bought that car. Didn't you say your car almost got fucked after you got it? We already talked about this because we're talking about getting work done, but Leah just got her lips done.
How do they look?
After she worked for the Kardashians for 4 years, and then now she's getting her lips done. Never got work done.
Wait, that's why her lips look all red?
Yeah.
When I was about to go, wearing lipstick today, but then I was like, that's a weird thing for me to say. She walked in from far away, and the first thing I noticed was her lips, and I wanted to be like, wearing makeup, like as a joke, but then I'm like, I'm not going to comment about a woman. Like,
I think she's wearing like just a lipstick because of the bruises that
healing
it comes with. Yeah, but it looks pretty good. Like no, I thought it was gonna look like because that's what I just feel like that's what it looks like when you get your lips done. But it looks like very natural.
You know when you get pregnant, your lips get huge.
Everything swells up. Your boobs.
Patricia's,
I can't wait.
Patricia's sister-in-law, I was like, now she's like almost 8 months pregnant. And I was looking at her lips and I was like, Jesus. I was like, she got I was like, she got lip injections while she's pregnant. I was like, I don't think you could do that. But I was like, I go, Shelby, your lips look really great. She goes, I know, they're swollen, right? I was like, oh, so you did get lip injections? She goes, no, I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh, absolutely.
I didn't think everything got bigger. I thought it was just your.
You should see their feet.
Huge.
Feet, ankles.
Oh,
wow.
Everything swells.
Why is that?
Everybody's different.
Why is that though?
Because your body's retaining water. I don't know.
No, I understand that, but like, what in here makes your toes just get
probably like circulation starts getting like
fluid.
You know,
got it. Okay.
Retaining water. You're eating more.
That's just crazy. A uterus can get that big.
It doesn't make sense to me.
What in the world?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm like trying to imagine a baby inside of me.
All your other organs get squished up to the top.
But like slowly, right? So it's able to like maneuver where that's crazy. That's insane to me.
Oh, just imagine like you're already pregnant. You're like, got to get birth in 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, next week. And then
these movies and shows don't help either. Just seeing like, watch House of the Dragon season 1 and then get pregnant. Not a good thing to watch before.
Oh, is it not?
No, You haven't seen it?
Oh, I think I heard you like audibly watching it in the room. You're like, oh my God. Oh God. And, like I peeked my head and I did see
that last episode, I said, oh my God, very loud in my room.
When you're
watching by
alone
myself.
watching stuff, you have like you speak out loud.
No.
It was just that jarring that you had to.
Yeah. Normally I'm like I'm usually silent, but that one I had to yell like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like I was talking to somebody. Yeah.
Do you think you could deliver a baby, Mariah?
Oh, like wait. Do you
Like-
think I can get pregnant?
No,
Well, she's done it before.
deliver a baby.
Oh, somebody
Not
else.
like give birth. Like
in an
you as a girl, like if you saw another girl who was like, it's coming, you'd be like, all right, let's do this. You
In an
can-
emergency, yes, that would be crazy, but I wouldn't volunteer. And be like,
Right.
Step aside, I got
Yeah.
this.
A
Bro, I was like,
midwife.
if I was by myself, I wouldn't volunteer, but if I had to.
but if a lady was like screaming in the middle of the street that she was giving birth and nobody's around, I'd be like, yeah, let's do that.
Bro, you're just like, yeah. One second.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
Yeah, what a rush.
Getting all that.
After you do that, you must be like on cloud nine. Like
I would
if
be
you successfully like help someone like give birth, you'd be like, yeah, what's up?
I
What
wouldn't
else
be,
do you need?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be grossed out by anything except for the smell. Whatever smell it comes out. That if I just have to clip my nose and I'd be good. Like whatever it is, I can like handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does birth smell bad?
I don't know if birth has a smell, but like I'm imagining that it has some sort of intestine, like
A lot of
you know?
bodily
Yeah,
fluids.
I mean, even burping. Like when someone burps after a big meal, you can smell your like intestines. So I'm sure you smelled like something.
A good hot dog burp.
Ew.
It's crazy, and I thought hot dog burps were because you ate hot dogs. No, it's actual
Yeah.
intestines that you're.
Speaking of hot dogs, remember when we went to Wienerschnitzel the other night?
Yeah.
First of all, the ice cream cones, the Tasty Freeze,
Heath.
unbeatable.
Not over exaggerating that shit. And it's crazy. You walk in and you're looking around. You're like, oh,
first of all-
it's an interesting place.
first of all-
They sell. I didn't know they sold beer up in a
Pictures
Wienerschnitzel.
of beer at Wienerschnitzel.
Dude, those dudes were alcoholics who were hanging out in there. Like, gonna go to the Wienerschnitzel, have a pitcher of beer for $10 and watch the game.
Get a pitcher of beer and a chili cheese dog.
Go to a bar.
Yeah,
Like,
it's an interesting fast food spot. It doesn't make any sense, but there's this ice cream that Heath
Has
has been raving about.
It's a soft serve cone, but then they dip it in a Fruit Loop hard shell. I'm not a Fruit Loop guy, but dude, there's something about it that
I could, like, if that was in a tub, I would just like condensed
Funnel.
milk. I would.
funnel.
It's crazy because they have chocolate dipped, vanilla, like the regular dips, and then randomly Fruit
Lemon,
Loop
and then they have lemon
Loop.
dip.
and lemon.
I know Fruit Loops. Very interesting collab for the Fruit Loop family. Like, guys, we could do collab with like Ben and Jerry's, like all the ice cream places out there. But they were like, let's do Wienerschnitzel. It's delicious.
I remember
Dairy Queen.
I remember me and because it was your first time having it too, right?
Yeah.
Me and Matt, we took a bite. We looked at each other, and it
doesn't make sense.
We've never like there was never a moment where we're like, whoa, this is insane. Heath was right. Because there's times where you talk about something like,
Yeah.
and it's usually not that amazing, but it's still really good. But I think that exceeded how you made it sound.
The Fruit Loop dip cone or that whole thing.
Yeah.
That could win like a contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it was it was contest winning. It could be the best. It could be voted. We were joking like LA Magazine, like the best ice cream cone is at Wienerschnitzel.
But just them holding the cone and like a shot like the
It's some sort of like hot liquid because when they first dip it and they give it to you, you could just like eat right through it and it's soft. But then like the more you wait, it like
Hardens up.
everybody listening to it, they're like, I guess we gotta try it, man. 5 minutes later,
But it's the Tasty Freeze.
let's go to Wienerschnitzel.
Tasty Freeze is like its own sub company.
Right.
It's like Orange Julius under
Yeah.
Dairy Queen.
Sucking on a chili dog.
What'd you say?
Outside the Tasty Freeze.
Orange Julius. What was
Orange
that?
Julius?
Wow.
Isn't
I
Orange
haven't seen or heard that
Orange
in a
Julius
long time.
partners with Dairy Queen a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
So like that's why if you're ever like a mall food court, it's like Dairy Queen with Orange Julius.
Yeah.
So that's like Wienerschnitzel with Tasty Freeze.
What's Orange Julius? Like, what do they make?
Like it was like popular in the 80s and 90s, like this like orange fun like slush
Slush type
kind of
thing.
Yeah.
But it's not a thing anymore.
was like a Slurpee.
They're still around.
They're still around.
I don't think people are.
We should, like, I want to have an orange Julius. I want to try it.
Do it. But I know we've been talking about this ice cream for like 10 minutes, but you should definitely try it. We all leave.
We went there after our we had Raising Cane's, and then we ended up going to the Tasty Freeze after. But what's really weird is we went to Raising Cane's, we're eating, and we go to get to the car, and there's this guy waiting outside of Zane's car, and we thought it was like super strange.
That one guy.
Yeah. So we're walking back to the car, and this guy, like, we kept moving closer and closer to Matt while we're getting in the car, and Matt looked at me. He's like, "Is this guy trying to like kill us?" I mean, mind you, we were
Very creepy.
mind you, we were high. We were a little high from the Patreon episode that we just did with Kenny. So we were probably a little paranoid, but still, it was really weird. We get into the car,
like too close for comfort. Like for a stranger.
I look at Matt and I'm like, that, or Matt looks at me, he's like, that was weird, right? I'm like, Matt, no, I don't think we're like too high. Like, that was really weird.
I said to him, I go, excuse me, because he was still standing in the middle of the car and I had to walk to my door and he was like blocking me. And I go, excuse me. He goes, okay. Or he went, sorry. Oh, wait, fuck. What did he say? It wasn't okay. He was just like, he said something like dismissive, but it was one word to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was weird, right? But we left and that was it.
So
and then this
you guys
happens.
didn't know it, but I asked Zane afterwards. When we were walking to our car, there was a lady that was following behind us, and I didn't really like notice it, but she was like right behind. And then Mariah was like, get in the car, like shut the door. I was like, what happened? And I guess she was like following behind him, like wrapped up right behind the Jeep, and was like super, super close behind us, and just like very strange.
First, Zane noticed the guy standing by his car, and he was like, why is that guy standing so close to my car? Because we didn't park near other people.
Yeah.
And then, so I took note of him, and then when we were getting our car, I did a 360. I looked around. It was with me, you, Jordan, and who was with us?
Kenny.
And Kenny. And so you guys all got in the car. I took note of a lady that was behind us, and I got in the car and I watched her from the back window. She was right up against the car, right around Jordan's side, really, really close. And then when I told you guys to shut the doors, she went 2 spots down to another car and got in that car.
And what
I was
did you
that
see?
was so weird.
And where did the other guy go?
I didn't see him because there was a car in between me and you.
He was intense. He was like smoking a cig. and,
Was
like,
she Asian?
Yeah, so she was like
Okay, wait, there's a whole thing, but I have more.
So she was like an Asian lady with like red hair.
Oh, got it. I thought the story like kind of finished there. I was like, fuck. I thought we
No,
were getting
I have
somewhere.
more.
Got it. Okay.
He was Asian.
Okay,
Right.
so I took note and I kind of like joked about it. I was like, maybe they're in cahoots with each other because he was Asian and she was Asian. And
Yeah.
I was like, maybe they were a team.
Yeah.
Like a duo, like a husband and wife duo, something.
They thought they were like a pair together, working together.
And didn't think anything of it. And then I get on, it wasn't the Citizens app, it was like a neighborhood app. So I get on this app, and the first thing up is North Hollywood. This Asian lady with red hair was, she was trying to kidnap kids and she was trying to rob people. And she was a duo with another Asian male
And there's a picture of them.
right in North Hollywood.
Wait,
Like,
show me. I know. I can tell you
Mariah has a
exactly.
screenshot of it.
I could tell you if this guy like kind of
Well,
resembled,
there's
but
no-
Matt had a
there-
better.
there-
Matt had a
I
better.
had a great look of him.
Wait, there's no picture of the guy. It's just the girl.
It's just the girl that was behind us.
Did you
But I'll show
did the girl
you.
have red hair?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it was that
They
same
were trying to kidnap kids.
that same day.
I'll read you
He
the...
looked like he was like ready to fucking like go like kidnap somebody. He was intense, dude.
It's almost like they were scoping out the cars and who
Yeah.
was getting in them. It's like she saw how many guys were in our car and she left.
But why it raising?
It was like 4
Cane's?
against 1.
Raising
I think
Cane's
just
is-
any establishment where like
Okay.
yeah.
Read what it
And
says underneath
this is what
it.
somebody said. Attention, this woman attempted to break into my friend's home and possibly abduct her child today. She tapped on the child's bedroom window and told the child to come to the front door. Police said she was a possible match with the suspect description from an earlier child's abduction. She was not caught and drove off in a dark gray Prius car. Did you know?
I didn't see the car.
She
He had
definitely
a
didn't
van.
get into a Prius. She got into an SUV, but with a male driver.
Should we go back to Raising Cane's?
We should.
To tell them?
Yeah, to not for food or anything, just to.
Oh no, I was gonna say no. Let's abduct her. See how she likes it.
I want to see the parking
Imagine
lot.
trying to play that case.
The parking lot surveillance just to see all of us and what.
Wow.
Be careful out there if you're going to late night fast food joints in the
Yuck.
North Hollywood
There's
area.
a lot of them around here, huh? I just feel like there's always something like that happening.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, Movement.
Movement has been doing things different since day one, creating watches with refreshingly clean designs, top tier materials, and unbeatable prices.
And you're going to stand out with Movement's watches, eyewear, and more during their Black Friday seasonal sale with a discount code you can't miss.
Honestly, what I love about these watches is their sleek and modern design. It makes you feel like you're wearing a $500 watch when they're really a fraction of that price.
You're going to get that timeless timekeeping with a fresh look, and Movement's designs come in countless different styles for every occasion.
Shop with confidence and enjoy a 24-month warranty, free shipping, and free returns on orders over $50.
And Movement's Ever Scroll eyewear filter out the most intense blue light rays so you can look your best while doing your best work.
Be the good gifter with Movement. During their Black Friday seasonal sale, get a special discount of 25% off site-wide with code BF25 just in time for the holidays.
Come on, baby. You know you want to join the movement today at mvmt.com.
Again, that's mvmt.com.
Thank you, Movement. We love you.
We should bring this up because the food is sitting in the fridge right now. But me,
Oh,
Heath,
God.
and Mariah went out to eat. Was it
Yesterday?
Yesterday, we went out to eat. We went to this place. I'm not going to say the name, but we went to this place.
I've been to this place before, and I've had a great meal there multiple times.
Why can't you say this place?
But it's just because what we're about to bring. It's a whole thing. Like we do not want we don't want what we're about to show you associated with this restaurant. It's just really mean.
You're about to bring it in?
Yeah, we saved it.
We
so you
wanted
can
to
see
tell.
it.
We kind of wanted to tell you our experience in this restaurant. Okay, so before we show you this,
Did you write podcast? You wrote podcast?
So we knew
Well,
not
so
to
nobody
eat it.
ate it. Okay. Oh, the smell. Okay. So I mean, there was just a few things that happened. You smell the
God.
All right, so we went to this restaurant, right? And Heath is talking about how much he loves this place. We're like, oh my God, we're so excited. We're going to eat this food, whatever. Heath loves it. And the first thing we ordered was a round of drinks. We got water and I got Diet Coke. And the Diet Coke comes out and me and Mariah are just looking at her. We're like, but none of us said anything. I was like, oh, this is probably going to be good because it looks different. And I take a sip and I was like, oh my God. This isn't Diet Coke. Should I even say this? Is this even matter?
mean, okay, the Diet Coke looked like a black iced coffee. He took a sip and was like, something is wrong with this. I tried it. And I was like, there's fucking poison in it. Like it tasted like Diet Coke with ginger beer, a splash of lemonade, and like cyanide.
It sounded like all the
was
tubes
disgusting.
went to Diet Coke. That like all the tubes for every soda flavor was in Diet Coke.
Okay.
And it was flat.
And it was flat. So it was just completely wrong. And you know, it happens. Restaurants, there's times where like the syrup or something runs out. So you just say, hey, there's something wrong with Diet Coke. Like just get me another soda or just like replace the tube,
Yeah.
right? And immediately the lady like recognizes that like what's going on. She's like, you know what? I'll just give you your refund. And then walks her. Oh, I'm like, oh, well, I wanted something else or like maybe another Diet Coke. And the guy comes out and he's like, oh, we're just going to refund you on the Diet Coke. And I was like, oh, why can't we? He's like, oh, well, it's because, this happens all the time. Half the people that get this, like, they always return
They either
the
love
Diet
it or they hate
Coke. You either love it or hate it. That's just our Diet Coke. I'm like, wait, what do you mean it's your Diet Coke?
He
It's
said
like,
people send it back all the time.
like, this is like, he was telling me that like, oh, no.
Is it not a fountain Diet Coke? It's like it
is
hipster
fountain.
Diet Coke.
No, it's a fountain Diet Coke.
Coca-Cola.
It's supposed to be,
But
yes.
he made us sound like we were crazy that we like that this is
but he
that
also
this wasn't.
claimed he wasn't surprised. He was like, oh, people send it back all the time.
Like maybe
But this-
something is wrong.
But this is just our Diet Coke. It's like if people send it back all the time, you should probably change the Diet Coke.
What restaurant is this? And just cut it out.
We all order our food, right? And Mariah orders the. Should we show him first what
Yeah.
this is,
And
or
have-
should we tell?
Let's have him guess what it is.
Yeah. So look at the order.
And you're going to guess what I ordered on the menu.
What the menu said, yeah.
Hold it up so people can see.
Grab another one. There's one in there that's like this.
Is this shrimp?
Just grab another one.
Look at it. Look at.
Okay,
It looks like a chicken.
and that's exactly what it looked like when it
And
got brought out.
there's like 8 of those. Okay.
Is this chicken strips?
Okay.
This doesn't sound as crazy as we're about to make it sound, but
I ordered a kid's popcorn chicken.
If you see on the menu kids popcorn chicken, what do you think you're about to get?
Like the Sonic popcorn chicken.
like
Just
tiny little
popcorn chicken.
pieces of pop. It's called popcorn chicken because it looks like popcorn.
Yeah. And then these are just chicken. These are chicken strips.
Yes, but if you were to bite into that and look into what the meat looks like,
You know what, Heath? It was you should have been there moment. You really should have been there. It was insane.
we gave Jordan a bite and just said, "What is this?" He goes, "Is that fried pork belly?" And then we were like, "No, guess again." And he said tripe as his number 2 guess.
Tripe. Ugh.
What is tripe? I don't even
Tripe
know.
is
like
like pig
stomach-
intestines that like you eat with like salt
Oh,
and stuff in
God.
Italy. But it's like a bar place, right? It's like bar food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. No, it doesn't look very good. It looks like bowling alley food.
Yeah. I mean, it was just we were just surprised that was popcorn chicken.
No, that's not popcorn chicken. Those are
It's
chicken
not.
strips. I think someone didn't want to cut them up and make them into like popcorn bites.
It just looked like chicken. It looked like chicken feet.
It does
Like-
look like chicken feet.
Yeah. It was just very hard to look at.
Anyway, you have a nosebleed?
No, just a piece of skin.
I had a nosebleed yesterday.
What happened?
I got my nostril hairs waxed out because I had so many. Want to see a picture of how many came out?
Yeah.
Where they put the hot wax and then they put the stick and then they rip the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
You did
It
that?
feels like your brain is coming out.
Yours did.
I'm different. Look.
Oh,
Oh, show me that. Dude, that looks like a retainer from over here.
That was just one nostril. And you wonder why I can't breathe.
Look at that one.
They wax that out of you?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
And she didn't even use a stick. She used like her hands. I went,
oh.
You don't have a nose hair trimmer?
I do, but like I feel like it doesn't like really get it.
Was it like insanely painful?
No.
Let me see.
It definitely wasn't insanely painful. It just feels like your brain is coming out with it. Because just so much
God, that
hair.
is so satisfying to look at too.
I know. At the same time, I'm like, God.
It looks like a creature you'll find, or like moss on a tree.
I love looking at the nose strips once you rip it off.
Oh yeah,
That is the most satisfying thing.
I've never done that.
you know, like when people have like tryptophobia,
Tryptophobia?
Yeah,
tryptophobia with like all the
the
holes.
holes?
I like looking at that shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, so you're like the opposite.
yeah. Like I like seeing holes everywhere.
You're not
I'm
tryptophobic. You're like trypto.
maniac. It's because it's like results.
yeah.
And it's like coming out of your face too. That's why I love like pimples too, like pimple popping videos. I love that shit.
I used to, and then something happened, and I just stopped watching them.
I like watching cysts get cut open
Ew.
when they
Oh, you
lance
do? Oh, you like seeing that?
I like tick removals.
it. Really?
Yeah,
Like out of
ticks from animals, fish. Other,
like the
other
bots,
insects.
like the bot beetles.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, I don't understand how that happens. How is there like a beetle that
Like
goes
a bot
in?
fly removal?
Yeah,
It's a parasite.
but that doesn't make sense to me. Like I can't process how that thing can just like be in there and grow in an animal.
Pretty insane.
Did you see the one with a kitten with a bot? It
Yes,
was a
I
bot in the
Yeah.
head.
Humans get that stuff.
Are you okay?
Gross.
A little queasy.
We should start having little bags just in case somebody pukes.
Oh God, there was a guy that was next to us on the plane who was having such bad, like he was puking.
No.
And was having mucus coming out of him. It was disgusting. In the beginning of the flight, I look over and Patricia, you know, she's sitting next to me and she thinks like I'm like looking at her and she's like kind of getting frustrated with me. And I'm like, no, I'm just looking at this dude because I was looking at this dude and he was just sitting there going, and I was like, that guy's about to explode. But then after a while, like I was eyeing him for like 5 minutes and nothing was happening, but he was just staying like that. And I was like, whatever. And Patricia's like, what? I'm like, that dude is just giving me.
Was he like dry
weird-
heaving?
No, it was just, he looked like, you know, the look right before you're about to just vomit.
Yeah.
It was just that state. But after a while, nothing was happening. And I gave up and was like, whatever. And then I think I napped a little bit and then I'm like reading my book or whatever. And I'm just like, you know, enjoying the flight. And then I look over and Patricia's just like this, holding her nose. And I'm like, weird. And then the woman next to her is like this, holding her nose. And I'm like, what's going on?
But you couldn't smell anything.
I couldn't smell a thing. And then Patricia's like, And I'm like, I go, what's happening? And she goes, that guy. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that guy early in the flight. He has a whole trash bag and he's just sitting there like,
Oh.
And it's full.
You think he was sick from the flight, or you think he was like hungover and like needed to get that out?
I don't know. I think it was a combination of either he was drunk or just he was too sick to even, he should have not gotten on that flight.
Yeah.
Like that's where it was almost like really sick irresponsibility.
Yeah. I hope he wasn't sick
And-
though.
like contagious.
Just yeah.
That
it's
sounds
gross.
No, I don't think he was drunk. I think he was genuinely just sick. Like he had a bug in him.
Oh, that's fucking
And then
nasty.
the flight attendant comes by and goes, "I'm so sorry. I didn't understand the severity of the medical situation across the aisle." She
Were
goes,
there people like next to him?
There was what? So one lady. So he was on the window seat. The middle lady got up and refused.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any of that happen because it all happened in such a day.
Was it a full flight?
There was enough space for
Okay.
her to find another spot. And then this other old lady is just sitting there as far as she can in the aisle seat, like away from this guy. And then the flight attendants come by and goes, "I'm so sorry we didn't realize the severity of the medical situation. Do you guys want masks?" And we were like, "Actually, yeah, we'll take them if that's just going to cover us up from inhaling whatever." But then I was realizing, I was like, shit, I don't like smell any of the puke at all. And then I was worried like
That you
because
got
because I had been napping in it. It had I had gotten so used to the smell where I just thought, oh, this is no big deal. But then so we're all like disgusted by like this guy on the plane.
Yeah,
and then
this
right when we
fucking-
get off the airplane, there's a whole medical team of people who are like EMTs.
Ready?
Hazmat suits was walking down
And
the
they're
aisle.
like, okay, what have you been like? What do you have? And they're like, okay, so you're having indigestion. I don't think the guy spoke. I don't know. I'm not sure if he like spoke English or anything, but it was just like, dude, like you should have gotten on this flight.
Luckily, it didn't cause a chain reaction because when people see that stuff, then they start getting queasy and start throwing up.
Yeah.
That could have been, imagine the whole plane just like going.
I mean, just smelling that puke. Oh man!
No.
Did I tell you about the time in elementary school? I was on a field trip, right, and we were on our way to Parrot Jungle. I know, you remember specifically what it. On our way to Parrot Jungle, we were in the van on our way there, and all of a sudden, a girl next to me was getting sick and goes, "Blah!" Pukes right in my lap, and I was in like second grade. Mortifying. Before
There's
a
nothing
field
like
trip,
somebody else throwing up on you.
it was disgusting.
I can't imagine.
It's hilarious. It's like humans just like explode. You're like, everything is fine. And then just like, wham.
I've been there before though.
I wonder if like humans, what if we just did that naturally? Just like one time a week and we never know when it's happening. Do you think we'd be like more understanding people?
Yeah,
I think yeah.
actually, no.
Just like one of us just right now, just like, whoa.
No,
like,
yeah.
oh, and they're like, well, it
out of
happens.
nowhere, like you have to get to the bathroom in like 5 seconds, or it goes wherever it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it, like everybody farts, but if you smell somebody's fart, it's like, oh, he farted. You know what I mean? And it's like still,
But
and
it's
that's
still. I feel like farts are still like pretty acceptable. Huh? It is.
or like
we
hearing,
all
like,
fart all the time in the living room.
compared to pooping and vomiting.
All right, can we stop?
Welcome to Zane of the poo poo kiki kaki.
I don't throw up, so
I've seen it.
Never done it, never will.
never.
I haven't thrown up in years.
I actually haven't thrown up in a long time too.
I haven't thrown up since elementary school.
That's
What?
I
pretty
know you've
crazy.
thrown up.
No way,
Had
Mariah.
to well, she doesn't.
flex.
She doesn't drink, so I guess that makes sense. You've never gotten food poisoning?
Nope.
Because
Well, if she had some of that popcorn chicken.
I did.
no, you actually. I feel like you can sense when something's just like not even that you shouldn't even eat.
I
Mariah.
also don't know how to burp, so I just think it's something like, because there's times like if I don't feel well and I feel like like when you throw up, are you just like, oh, I just know it's gonna feel so much better. Let me just like
Yeah,
really.
it's relieving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppress that. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I talk myself out of it, and I haven't done.
I try
I'm
to.
scared of it.
I try to do that a lot, but it just never. It always beats me. Like that's when I'm hungover and I feel like I need to puke something out.
Oh, I'll sit around a toilet for hours. Like,
Oh, really?
Like waiting for the sensation to go away, and then I've like don't need to throw.
I
up.
just stopped thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
I have a question. When you're over the toilet and you're trying to puke, what specifically do you try to do to get yourself to puke?
I just finger down the throat.
finger down the throat.
I've never put my.
That was
finger
the
down my
like
throat.
when I realized I could do that and just get it done immediately. It was the greatest thing I ever discovered.
But if the finger in the throat is not working, what's
no, it
what's
always
something
works.
that okay?
What do you do, Zane?
Okay,
He does
so
the cat.
This is kind of like it's the same energy as Heath's little poopy cocky shirt, like the mole that you
Huffing
make.
my own-
It's kind of in the same world, but I will when I'm over a toilet, I'll like put my head in the toilet and just
No.
yeah, just to make myself so grossed out where I have to puke.
You'll put your head in the
No,
toilet.
not like
Zane.
no. I'm not like.
I know what you
Like,
mean.
I've
I've had
my
moments.
head
You're trying to gross yourself
So
out.
if this is the toilet seat, I'll put my head as far as like I can without touching anything, and just like
Oh.
because I need to puke and the finger's not working. I just need something just insanely disgusting and vile to happen in order for the puke to come out, and normally that works.
You're on like the bowl.
He's like looking under like the.
But it doesn't. Nothing works because it's like takes like Clorox. So you're just like, oh god.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what I do.
You're like,
Love me or hate me.
That's disgusting.
That is the
How
question.
could you do that?
Do you like Taylor Swift's new album?
I haven't heard it.
I just think she's the problem. the
That's why
Swifties.
she
Oh,
goes-
the
that's
why she
Swifties
goes-
are gonna come after me.
Zane, that's why she goes, "Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. She's the problem."
So she
acknowledges it.
Okay, so for some reason I thought she was saying that because she was like speaking from another point of view.
No, she's like saying, "It's me. I'm the common denominator. My problems."
Okay, well she's aware of it. That's good, I guess.
I feel like you just gotta like people for their music.
I'm
We
loving
need to
this
stop
album.
looking so deep into people when it
Okay.
comes to artists.
Valid.
That's true.
The other day, I was at dance and I left. I walked to my car and realized I left my keys in one of the lockers. So I walked back to get my keys and I was right at the entrance of the door. And this lady sitting at the studio is right next to like a bar and there's an outdoor seating area. So this lady was sitting at one of the tables and I was about to step in and she goes, "I love your outfit." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And she goes, I told my family how funny it is that California is the way they dress when the weather gets chilly. It's very summer and then they put on a coat and she's going on and I'm just like, But okay, so little backstory. Me, Heath, and especially my mom, we run into these types of people where it's just like, it's always us. It's always us. It's the person that you're not even looking at, and then they just start telling you their life story.
And then you just
Okay.
get
Total-
stuck. You get stuck.
But we like,
And we're too-
weird amount
like-
of times we come across these people. Like my mom, we were in the grocery store, and this lady was like, "Can you grab this for me?" Like she was really short, and she was like, "Can you grab this for me?" So my mom grabbed, and she goes, "Here." My mom starts walking away. She goes, "My grandson, he's back from Texas and he's doing the whole." And my mom was standing there for like 25 minutes because she likes to keep going and she just likes feeding it.
we also don't have the heart to like walk away and end something.
I
All
can't-
right.
So we just get.
All right.
I can't walk away. So I encountered one of these people and I'm like, "Here we go." And she immediately was like, because I just moved here. I'm from New York and this and that. And like, of course, like I just like, just shut up. Just don't. Why can't I just lie? I was like, "Oh my God, what part? Me too." Like just I'm
Like you
the
could have
problem.
easily shut it down.
Yeah, but she was so relatable. She was Italian, and she was wondering what the best pizza spots are, and she just kept going and going, and I kept going and going. But
Oh, boy.
my body language, my back was facing her. I was my head was completely a 180,
After 5 minutes, you just
and
kept
she
turning.
was not. But on top of it, her dog with her was like up my coat and like climbing on me. And she was like, "My dog loves you," and I was like, "Awesome!" Like this, just good vibes. And I'm talking to her, and then I put my foot on the bench. I'm talking, and I could tell you more that she was saying. It wasn't anything like crazy, but she went into like these people, they're just lonely. They don't have anybody to talk to. So they start talking to you like they know you. They're like, "Because Johnny back from blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, oh yeah." But she wasn't crazy.
How old?
Yeah.
She was 55. I know everything about her. She was 55 years old. I know her
But-
first and last name.
But so the dog is like.
So the dog is all up on me, whatever. And she's talking about the dog, and she stops mid conversation because I squat down to like start petting the dog, and she She goes, oh, give me your phone. Give me your phone. And I give her my phone and she goes, oh, just the way the sun is shining on both of you. She like took pictures of me and the dog.
But she asked for her phone and Mariah was secretly recording her.
Oh yeah, so I was
She
scared
was taking
that like
a video of
when
her.
I passed her the camera, she would see in the bottom left corner like the
Oh!
So she like ended the
I
video
was like, let me
Snap.
take a selfie with your dog real quick. Chiggy,
Yeah,
chiggy, chiggy, and then give it back to her.
But she wasn't crazy. She looked like she had a lot of money. She did well. She was, she had a beer with her and 2 waters, and the dog was sitting on the bench, and she's talking to me like this, but she's dipping her finger in the beer and then having the dog lick it
As
the whole
she's-
time.
From her
I'm like,
finger.
from her finger. And I was just like, and I was making it very obvious that this was not okay. So I was staring at the beer and the dog. I was like this, my eyes back and forth. Nothing was clicking. She just wanted to tell me about this great olive oil that she found.
Mariah, one day
And-
you should just see how far it goes.
Well,
It would
See
have
it through.
See it through.
so I took advantage of the situation because she was asking me. She found out I was Italian and she's from New York. All this stuff. She said, "Where's the best pizza?" So I was like, "Oh, there's this great spot called Dobrik's, opening November 12th." So she has a notepad with her that was blank when I showed up. By the time I left, it was filled with all my information. She was
Just
writing
notes.
down everything. She goes, where do you get your meats? Where's the deli? I said, I know this secret Italian deli that I go get my stuff at. I said, it's all the brands that you recognize. She's from an area in Long Island that my cousins are from. Like, it was just, there's a lot of connections. So I had to keep going.
Did you give her a real place, the deli?
Yeah.
Send her on a
good.
goose
You gotta go to Giovanni's. Like,
I
where
gave
the
her
fuck
a
is
good,
Giovanni's?
I gave her a great spot. So she asked, what was the best deli? What was the best pizza? This and that. And then she goes, now what do you, she was talking about how she was like a fitness model. And I was like, oh, I would love to do that for like Nike and Puma. And she was like, I did Nike. And she's like going on and on. She's, because when I lived in London and this and I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And so we were talking about fitness and stuff. And she was like, you can do it and all these things. And then she said, the paper's filled up. I brought up Cremota. I said, great. The best coffee is like, I was like, it's pretty like hole in the wall, but online only.
hole in the wall. It's a hole in the internet.
Hole in the wall, but online only.
But I told her Cremota, I just really went for it. And she asked for my Instagram. She looked at my Instagram and she was like, I'm going to tell you all my secret Italian spots, whatever. She goes, oh, we have to go Italian food hunting together. Like we have to go, whatever. I didn't give her my number or anything, and
I'm surprised.
I have to show you this.
Were you there watching this?
No,
happen?
but I've seen the
Oh.
videos that she took.
He's
and
expecting me home.
I want to see a video. Just
He's expecting me home. He texted me just checking in, and I was like, I haven't got my keys yet. I looked at the time. I was 55 minutes into this conversation.
hell, Mariah.
55 minutes.
Mariah,
Yeah.
you gotta set some boundaries.
I can't. But I can't. It's not in me.
55 minutes
So
for
it
a
was-
stranger?
But
No.
everything she was saying, it sucked because I really did relate to her. Everything she was saying was like either open-ended or like it just didn't end. Like I didn't have to say a word.
That's all it takes to get you. Nice outfit. Wow. 55 minutes.
Well, I questioned it too because I wasn't wearing a nice outfit. I had leggings and a sports bra and then just a pea coat. She was just saying how funny it was that like Californians wear like shorts and crop tops and then they put on a winter coat. So she was like, that was her conversation.
I'm curious if you like went to your car and just sat there and just watched her for the next hour just to see how many
know.
times she does
well,
this.
Mariah traded off with somebody.
Yeah, so I was talking to her and I kept saying like, I gotta go get my keys. These 2 people walked by and they were like, oh, that's such a cute dog. And they started walking away and I said, he's so friendly. And then we switched and they were like, well, okay, in that case. And they started petting him and I was like, it was so nice meeting you. And I left. I got in my car. I was driving and I got stuck at the red light that she was sitting at. It's like, it's on a corner where she's sitting.
Right.
So she's like this. She's waving at me. I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
hey. And she goes, as I'm driving away, she goes, see you November 12th.
For
at
the Dobrik's opening.
Oh
So she's gonna
my
be there.
God.
Going.
Do you think she will? Or
Yeah.
is she just a person
No,
who just.
Matt, she's going.
Oh, boy.
I mean, we won't be there.
I'm
well,
not
you
gonna
gave
be
her 55 minutes of your time, so it's like she's not only going, she's staying.
I'm not gonna be here though, so
That's funny.
wait, let me show you the
I cannot believe that.
Hell no. I could not talk to someone that long. A stranger.
Just a stranger, I couldn't do that either. No way.
I already have a tough time in the South with Patricia, her mom, and them talking to people. Like, we're going out running errands, and then you're walking to your car. Like, you're inside the store, and then you're walking to your car, and then you're still in the car, and you got the window down talking with them. And I'm like, wrap it up. Even though I don't got anywhere I don't have anywhere I need to be. It's just like it's ended. You know, I need, like, it ends in one spot. I don't like, okay, now we're going to go into the parking lot and keep talking. And then we got to go to the car and keep talking. I'm like.
Her notes are so funny. Mariah Motto equals influencer.
Did you take a picture of her notes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to meet her.
She'll be there. Be on the lookout.
Is it going to be, it's going to be crazy the first day of Dobro.
The first day is going to be wild.
Yeah.
I don't want to like even like, I want to go a week in.
I hope he does like a soft opening for the friends and family.
He is doing a soft opening.
Okay.
But I don't know what day it is, but it's going to be separate from that. I think it's just like friends and family. So we get to go in and eat the pizza.
I've been dying for that spicy vodka dipping
Heath,
sauce. With
I've
the
been dying for the
cheese
honey one. The honey drizzled
Oh my
one. Oh my
gosh.
God.
I know.
I'm very excited.
There's like a spicy honey pizza that they're making. it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And especially if you want if you want the best pizza, you got to go like the first week because I mean, any place that opens, they're making the top notch stuff that first week. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see. Ice cream. That is my thing.
Yeah.
Ice cream, sweets, cake.
And pizza's my thing.
That ice cream. I will be the judge.
Yeah.
I will be the judge of that.
I'm so excited. And they're open late. No,
Yes,
no pizza out here is open late.
Yeah, 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
That's the best.
So you could literally finish at Saddle Ranch and still have
Time
an
for
hour.
pizza.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty good.
Saddle Ranch closes at 2. You go to the pizza place and you're there for another hour.
Dobrsk's gonna make me want to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to Hyde tonight.
Can we get pizza on the way?
Can we get pizza on the way back?
Only thing you doing to hide is hiding, Mariah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like? Oh yeah, you have. You definitely been.
Have you been to a club?
No, I'm like I can't imagine you at a nightclub, but we've definitely all been to a nightclub together.
Yeah, I'm the one sitting.
Yeah, 100%. You are not. When everyone's dancing, you're a dancer, and you're the only one not dancing. Only one not. You just don't want to outshine everybody, right?
Yeah.
I haven't been.
Yeah.
How do dancers dance at a nightclub?
I feel like dancers don't dance.
Yeah.
They just kind of just
Because
like
you can't help but like be good, you know?
yeah. So you kind of just match everybody else,
Yeah.
and then when people are dancing wild, you dance a little more wild, but you can't be like better than them.
Give them a little fist pump.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the dancers are always like low key. They'll just kind of like rock their shoulders.
When a dance floor happens, you're not there.
No.
Oh God, no.
Why, Mariah? One day you should be pushed into a dance floor and you're just like, guys, I can't. And then just bust it,
No, I
bust
shouldn't.
it. Like just start with a backflip. Everyone's like, oh, like nobody sees it coming.
If I'm starting with a backflip, I'm ending with a backflip.
I don't know, just something to think about.
I can't believe we used to make you do that all the time when we
Just
first met.
backflip?
Yeah.
I know.
Just because we didn't know, we couldn't do
Do
it.
the backflip.
If it's something new, like
Now the new backflipper is Brett Robinson.
Or should we, Rob?
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another Unfiltered episode. Again, we always post these episodes audio form on Spotify, Pandora, Google, Apple Podcasts, and we post a video form of this podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/Zane and Heath every Tuesday.
That's right. Make sure to try out the best coffee in the world, Cremota. We've got our brand new espresso blend. It's in ground or whole bean. We also got K-cups and all the flavors. And
my dad approves of the espresso.
Very good.
And
Very
Mom.
important.
My dad loves
Mom.
it. My dad's obsessed with it. He's been making it every day in Tennessee.
Yeah. Espresso connoisseur.
Cremota.com. Make sure to check it out. And then also, if you're not a member of our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath, you get access to the episodes a few days early. They're going to be all ad free. We also have a brand new high episode up right now with Kenny. It's really, really funny. So make sure to check that out. You get access to everything we've posted since we started the Patreon as soon as you sign up. So you can see all the bonus episodes, all the live Q&As that we do once a month. You get access to the Discord and behind the scenes content.
We'll see you next week. Thank you for tagging along.
Ciao.
We love y'all. Peace.
Bye, guys.